What's up everybody, my name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today's Monday, July 27th. Now in today's dog video, I want to share with you historical data regarding dog-themed meme coins. Now you must be wondering, when was the time that these dog-themed meme coins experienced their first Parabola event? We're talking about from very small market caps to all of a sudden euphoric market caps. I'm talking about from 3, 5, even 100x returns based on that market cap's value. And what we're going to share with you is how dog stands in that, where dog is at right now, and why this time right now is the time to accumulate dog. I'll give you all the asymmetric values and key points that make dog the most asymmetric play in the cycle. But also, dog's actually been doing quite well over the past year to date, 3 months, 1 week. I mean, you name it. Dog's actually been doing quite well compared to other dog-themed meme coins, because even with its lack of infrastructure and centralized exchanges, it still has massive support and interest, just like when Shiba Inu was only available to buy on Uniswap at the time. And you saw what happened with Shiba Inu. It went to the multi-billions of dollars. So I'm going to cover all in this video, and let's get right into it. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X. Please be careful with any scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. Guys and girls, let's get right into it. So again, dog is still at 60 million market cap, down around 4.19%. Don't worry, this is the entire meme coin market, which I'll share with you in just a second. Now let's look into the mindshare. It's up 10% over the past 24 hours. Now, as you've noticed, the dog price is kind of teetering above and below the 50-day moving average line. But have you noticed something else? The 200-day moving average line has dipped, and has dipped further down. This is important because in the end of this video, I'll share with you why that curvature of the 200-day moving average is showing us that there is momentum for the bulls taking back in control. Now, the reason dog is down is because Bitcoin is back to 64,000 US dollars. Not too long ago, this was at 66,000 US dollars. So when I'm looking into the meme coin sector, the entire meme coin sector is down. Shiba Inu down 5%, Trump, Pengu, they're down 3%. You have Bonk and also Floki down 3 to 4%. You have Dog at kind of the same thing, 2.7%. Scroll down to where Dog Bitcoin is, around 4.20%. So it's always been hovering around this range, around 320 ranking. Sometimes it goes up to like 314. So it's going back and forth. But what I will not ignore is the Rune's presence on the Bitcoin network. Now, as you've seen back on July 23rd, which was just roughly around 3 to 4 days ago, we saw that non-monetary transactions, which is basically Runes, contributed 84.3% of transactions on the Bitcoin network. This is not Bitcoin transactions, this is Runes transactions. And the reason I'm confident this is Runes transactions is because even though Alkanes does mint some of their tokens using uncommon goods, regardless, it's using the Runes protocol. And the Runes protocol is zero wasteful. Since it does not have any UTXO bloating like BRC20 tokens, it's, to me, very green, or very clean green on the Bitcoin network. That's Runes for you. That's the amount of technology that's going behind the Runes protocol. Here's another diagram. Look at Runes transactions compared to total transactions. The total transactions are basically this gray line that you see kind of hovering above the volumes here. Then the Runes transactions are basically everything in blue. Now I want you to notice something. When Runes launched in April 2024, you see the Runes transaction dominated on the Bitcoin network. That's why you see it correlating with the amount of total transactions along with the blue Runes transactions. Same thing over here. Have you noticed that we've seen the resurgence of Runes transactions and also the total transactions? It's all in correlation with each other. BRC20 tokens are absolutely absent. They're not providing any value on chain. And what's funny is that BRC20 tokens are the reason why there's UTXO bloating along with Ordinals. But the thing is, Ordinals aren't as traded as much as BRC20 tokens. So if you see anything around the censorship war, around BIP 110 versus Bitcoin Core, Bitcoin Core versus Bitcoin Nuts, yada, 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 it's due to things like BRC20 tokens contributing to that UTXO bloating. I haven't seen a single person from the BRC20 leadership board, meaning key figures within BRC20's token economy, come out fighting against BIP 110. And this is why that total ecosystem of BRC20 tokens is completely artificial. The reason I say this is because exchanges listed BRC20 tokens and all that trading volume is happening off-chain. As you can see, proof in the pudding is right here. This pink is BRC20 tokens. They're contributing nothing to the Bitcoin network at all. And they're absolutely not contributing anything to fighting against BIP 110. Keep note of that. These people are not around. Now, I want to share with you dog compared to dog themed meme coins at their first Parabola event. Now, what you'll notice here is down below, these are the dog tokens, and they're labeled to the correlation of Bitcoin's price. So notice that Dogecoin hit an all-time high market cap of $88 billion when roughly Bitcoin was below $70,000 in price. Shiba Inu, same thing. Shiba Inu hit $41 billion in market cap when Bitcoin was below 70K. Then you saw a massive retracement, meaning you didn't see any all-time highs. That's completely normal. Basically because people are uncertain of the market. They don't know what's going to happen. But guess what? People who are the 1% always buy in and they ride the wave when they see that Dog With Hat. Dog With Hat saw a $4.8 billion market cap. That's its all-time high market cap. This is roughly around Bitcoin's $70,000 price return. Then Floki saw a $3.3 billion all-time high market cap. Again, kind of the same range when Bitcoin was at 70K. Then you saw Bonk. Bonk hit $4.4 billion all-time high market cap when Bitcoin was roughly below 105K. And then Dog at the end of 2024, December 2024, Dog hit 999 million, not billion, million. It was on its way to basically maybe make a new all-time high market cap into the billions. But because the Trump token came out, yes, the Trump meme coin that came out in December of 2024, the entire meme coin market and altcoin market took a major dump. And if you notice, when Bitcoin went back to around 126K as its all-time high, roughly in the middle of 2025, well, guess what? We saw nothing happen for any all-time high meme coins, meaning no dog themed meme coins were making all-time highs. And that's because we saw this massive retracement in the entire Bitcoin market and crypto market. Bitcoin retraced down to negative 49%, which is huge for Bitcoin's price. And also, every dog themed meme coins that you see here was dropping from 90 to negative 97% from this drawdown. So when you see this, it's not just dog Bitcoin that's pulled back, it's every dog themed meme coin. But the thing is, all these other meme coins have already reached their all-time highs. Dog is next in line. That's why you need to pay attention to this diagram. Feel free to freeze this video if you need to understand this. But remember, Shiba Inu back over here, when it made its all-time high at $41 billion, not many people knew how to buy it. It was only available on Uniswap. And Uniswap, by the way, was difficult for people to learn how to buy it. And also gas fees on Ethereum were a lot. They were like $30, even up to $100 on peak days. So if anybody's complaining about, Bitcoin transaction congestion, high fees, well, guess what? They experienced the exact same thing on Ethereum. And that's holding nobody back from buying this dip over here for dog Bitcoin, the same thing that we saw people buying the dip over here for all these other dog themed meme coins. So this is the time to do it. This is how it happens for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to go back up. Dog's going to meet a new all-time high in the multi-billions of dollars. I'm telling you this right now on July 27th. Don't blame me if you found out too late. Now I'm going to share with you this diagram. This is the most asymmetric play on Bitcoin. Why is dog that play? Well, it's the generational entry zone at around 60 million market cap. Remember, we already experienced a 94% flush already. You've seen that with all the dog themed meme coins. So if dog were to go down further, it could go down negative 11% from an all-time low. But that was the all-time low. We're at 60 million, okay? Just think about that. That's not much of a loss. People are going to be buying in. The amount of returns and gains outweigh the losses right now because right now the people that have liquidity are the ones buying right now. Some people don't have that amount of liquidity, but they're buying right now because they know they'll get a 2.4x if they reaches WIF's market cap, 3.3x based on Floki's market cap. Bonk market cap gives a 25x return on dog, and also Shiba Inu gives you a 48x return on dog. Now, if dog were to reach Dogecoin, maybe this year or next year, it would be a 178x return. And I hope that you understand that that's the gap to the top dog. Now, again, another thing that's great about dog is that there's nothing that's going to be dumped on you because 100% of the supply has been airdropped to the community. Also, it's fixed. The token supply is set $100 billion dog tokens. And some dog tokens have actually been burned. I don't know if it was by accident or on purpose, but now there's less than 100 billion. There's literally scarcity within the Bitcoin grade dog token. And that's what's great about it. It can't be inflated. It's literally built on the Bitcoin layer 1 solution. Then it's the sector king and listing optionality. Now, the reason we talk about this is because we're seeing footprints between Binance, Gate.io, and X trading back and forth, funneling funds back and forth. And that means there could be a listing at any moment in time, which means that what you're seeing with Dog's price right now has been unpriced. So once these exchanges do price it in, then you know it's going to do really well in market cap really quickly. And Dog is the #1 flagship rune token, meaning when people look to runes, they're going to look at the largest market cap and the most active community. That's going to be Dog. Then when you look at runes are fueling Bitcoin, it's because runes are contributing to miner fees. So fees are going to soon outdate block rewards by the time like 2140 comes around, but they're kind of doing it right now as we speak because block rewards have been getting cut in half every 4 years. So how do you keep miners incentivized to stick around? Well, you got to trade something like Bitcoin runes that allow transaction fees to pay the miners. This is how they earn revenue. This is how they keep the network secure and decentralized. Now, here's another thing I want to share with you, okay? Let's see where Dog stands from the year to date, 3 months, 1 month, 1 week. So let's look at year to date. Year to date, Dog is in 3rd place. So it's right below Pudgy Penguins and by SPX 6900 by like roughly like 4%. Not too much, right? Now let's look over the past 3 months. 3 months, Dog is below Dog with Coin, SPX 6900. Now let's look over the past 1 month. Dog is 2nd in place, right below Fartcoin. Last but not least, look over the past 1 week. Now, Dog is above all of them. The reason I share this with you is because you would think that Dog would be on the very bottom with Brett, Base, Bonk, whatever, right? You would think it would be on the bottom, but it's been on the top category the whole time. So that's why I want to share this with you, because data is very important to understand how Dog has performed against other meme coins. It's the strongest performer out there. Okay, now let's get into charting analysis. Check it out. We've been at the $60 million range for a new record of 60 consecutive days. Now, when you see that amount of consolidation around 60 million, that means the bottom is in for Dog, because we've never seen this before. In the history of Dog, usually, the price of Dog goes up and down quite a bit and never stays 60 days in a row at the $60 million range. Now, another thing I want to share with you is the MACD. Now, what have you noticed about the MACD? The MACD, we've been in the seller's market 3 times. Why am I bringing this up? Because we're overexhausted with sell pressure. It's been like this forever. 1, 2, 3. Guess when we were in a bull market, meaning the buyer's market? Only once. Ever since roughly July 25th of 2025. Are you kidding me? This just goes to show that Dog has no more downside. The downside, if it does, maybe a negative 11%, but that's it. Because everything's been oversold. Everything's oversold. Dog is oversold. Bitcoin's oversold. Eventually, it has to break out. Okay, remember when I talked about the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average? Okay, let's look at the 200-day moving average. Look how much after this specific time, when Dog broke out of the 50-day moving average line, it started showing strength above the 50-day moving average. That means this 200-day moving average started curving downwards. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign, because we're starting to see curving upwards of the 50-day, curving downwards of the 200-day moving average, and consolidation for the past 60 days going sideways, with the RSI kind of peaking below the threshold that needs to get into the buyer's market to buyer's dominance. This is something that you need to look at. Data allows you to understand Dog is next in line to get its next parabola event, especially when Bitcoin returns in price. This time right now is the time to accumulate as much Dog as possible. You've seen what happens when there are dips. No one is buying when they don't think there's an all-time high price. Only when things start to pump, the people that are the 99% are then going to chase it. AKA, they're going to be the exit liquidity, which you're going to sell your Dog tokens, because again, you have to take profits about that, right? This is not the time to sell or to take profits. You're not taking profits. You're taking losses. In fact, you're taking realized losses. You need to buy now, sell as it goes up. That's just how it works. You don't sell 100% as it goes up. You have to sell 10% here, 10% there. Whatever goal you have, that's the strategy. So there you have it. You understand how Dog, better performing than any other meme coin out there. The strongest sector is Bitcoin runes. Why Dog is the flagship rune, and also why Dog will experience its parabola event, guaranteed almost, considering the track record of Dog themed meme coins in its history. They all reach all-time highs, right, when Bitcoin pumps. But the thing is, what they don't show you in that diagram is that these tokens actually pump as Bitcoin pumps. It doesn't reach an all-time high right away, but you forget that there's going to be a journey and riding that wave and seeing the pump go up and up and up and up and up. And they'll see that, wow, there's a dog coin on Bitcoin. This is the new meta. You already know. Ethereum meme coins have already done. Solana meme coins are already done. BNB meme coins are already done. Bitcoin meme coins have never experienced their super cycle. So you better get ready and buckle up because you know Bitcoin's going to do really well at the end of this year. So I want to thank all of our donors for supporting this channel. Shout out to you. This is why we're going to have content like this. This is why we have content like this showing up on an everyday basis. And I'd like to thank you all for supporting this channel. So please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X to receive all of our alpha calls and updates regarding Dog and Moon. Till then, see you guys and girls next time.